Let me tell you something. This is what happens when you don't have no clubs open in New York City for these young people to vent. They all over here getting their breakfast now after the damage they did over here around this. Look at this. Unfucking believable, man. This is what happens. This is what happens. Look at that. Look at that over there. This is in front of people's houses, yo. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. Them blowers, he'll be blowing forever. People need to come here and get the bottles. They'll probably get $1 million for the bottles. Look at it. This is what happens. This is what happens when you ain't got no clubs open. And these young people, look at the front of the people residents. They ain't even give a fuck. This is what happens when you close clubs down in New York City and these people can't party. I don't care what kind of leaf blower you got. That ain't gonna be blowing shit for nowhere. I mean, you. This is what happens when young people, 20 years old, can't go to the club. This is what happens. This is what happens when they can't go to the club. Look at the people's cars. Look at this. Look at the people's cars as bar stools. They even got a gas can over there. I don't know what that's for. Look at down in the park. This is what happens when you close the club down. You close the club, these people find a way to party any way they want. This is what happens. Imagine you coming out and you seeing your car like that, yo. Imagine you coming out seeing your car like that. Imagine you coming out seeing, look, somebody left their shirt on the car. Look at that. Yo, look, they left chairs. They got, yo, cases of Moet, yo. How do these young people go to this money to buy this? Where they work at? Where do they work at? Cases of Moet, yo. Cases, yo. This is Harlem. Look at this. Imagine you come in your car and you seeing that shit. Your shit used as for fireworks, and your shit used for Moet bottles and Patron bottles. Yo, I hope they got laid last night, man. Look at that. Look at that food on this person's car. Look at this. Cases of fucking Moet on somebody's car, yo. This shit crazy. Crazy, man. It's crazy. They put something on that. They put something on that van, on that truck. I don't even know what it is, man. Look at this. Yo, there's so much, there's so much champagne. They poured out so much champagne. Look at charcoal. This is what happens when there's no clubs open in New York City because of this pandemic. This is what happens. Yo, they poured so much champagne on the ground here that it couldn't even drain down the drain. It's a champagne. I've never seen champagne or champagne or whatever it is on the ground poured out, and it's so much that it leaves foam on the street, yo, that it couldn't even go down the drainage. They were partying like they were rock stars. The only thing that's not here is money on the ground where the strippers are at. Cause this is frustration when you ain't got no strip clubs open, and when you ain't got no clubs open in New York City. These young kids are gonna find somewhere to party, and it's gonna be on top of your car, or it's gonna be fireworks on your car, or they're gonna eat on your car, or they're gonna put their clothes on your car. It was, and they were 20-year-olds, 20 and up. That's what it was, 20 and up. And they said, if you ain't gonna let us party in the club, and we got all the clubs locked down, this is what we're gonna do to the streets. Blue cups, blue and red cups everywhere, man. Yo, they did not care, man. Did not care. Look at these cases of, yo, where did they get the money to buy this? The liquor stores made a killing. Yo, the liquor stores made a killing. The liquor stores killed it yesterday. The liquor stores made a surplus of at least by 100, man. At least by 100. Look at that white bottle. I don't know what those are. Moet cases. I don't know how much those cases cost. If anybody on here knows how much a case of Moet costs, let me know, because I know it ain't cheap. This is what happens when you have the clubs closed and locked down. This is what happens. These young people said we're going to party on 4th of July. Social distancing. What freaking social distancing? I'm telling you, they were packed on this block. You couldn't even drive down this block yesterday. Fireworks and everything on people's cars, yo. Crazy. This is what happens when you have social distancing and you try to stop society, these young kids from partying, all right? I don't know who's right or wrong. I'm not saying who's right or wrong, all right? You got people dying from COVID. That's wrong. But you got some young people saying, yo, you can't stop our lives, society. You can't stop us from having a good time and being humans and want to party and vent and want to mingle and want to have sex with each other. By shutting stuff down, we going to just party on the street and you can't stop us. Police had no power over them kids yesterday. The police had no power and did not want to interfere with them kids yesterday, and they destroyed the park and the community, and they made people who own Moet, Patron, or who are not black people, Italians or whoever they are, rich last night. Crazy. And if we got time, I want to show y'all a car that seemed like they just set it ablaze with fireworks. If your car was parked on Harlem last night, it's 9 times out of 10 your car was used as some sort of firework stand or display. Fireworks. And they ain't care. They put it on the hood. They put it under the car. They ain't care. It was just pandemonium last night. People cars were used as firework displays. And the young kids, and they were like 50 or more, or hundreds, using your car. And even you try to come down and get your car at night or whenever, they wasn't going to move. Outrageous. Let me just show you this person's car right quick. Imagine you coming, you know, and see your car in this condition. Wait, I'm gonna show y'all. Just give me a moment. This is Harlem, New York, and this is a tragedy. This guy will be sweeping here forever. You'll be doing a leaf blower forever. Red cups everywhere. These kids made a statement. Last night, and they says, you cannot take away our social lives. You cannot take away our social lives. We're going to take it back, and we're going to get it however we want. And that's just how it is. All right, let me show you this person's car that they use for a fire display, fireworks display. A person's car, man. You know what I'm saying? Here they are right here. Still partying. After the damage they did. They still partying. Look at that street corner. Now they fighting each other. Now they fighting each other. Unbelievable. Look at this. Fireworks. 1 million fireworks. Look at this. Just disgrace. All right, I'm about to show you this person's car right quick, and I'm about to get out of here. This is just unfreaking believable. It was just World War last night. I don't see how anybody could have went to sleep last night after all that. It was crazy. Crazy. Let me go show y'all this travesty, what they did to somebody's car. Travesty. You gotta see this. Yo, they used it. Yo, look at this. They used his car literally as a fireworks display. I'm sorry. Look at this. This person's car as a fireworks display, yo. Look at this. They surrounded his car as fireworks. Fireworks. All right, I'm out.